Hey guys, so I got a request for a Pakistani bridal look. I did a little bit of research online and their makeup is amazing. Like, they use tons of colors. It's really dramatic. I love it. It's beautiful. So the user did send me a picture of what she'd like me to do. I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was that sent it to me, but you could see the inspiration picture that she sent me on my blog if you want to see what I was going for in this look. So this look is about a really strong emphasized brow, which I saw in almost every picture that I saw online. Really strong brows, just a little bit of gold on the lids, strong eyeliner, lashes, a nice soft pink cheek, and this kind of orangey gold lip. That was the picture that was sent to me, so that's kind of the look that I recreated. Add like a bunch of gold jewelry, the head scarf and everything else, and it's a really beautiful look. So if you guys want to see how it's done, just stay tuned. So first step, priming our lids. I'm using the Makeup Forever primer. Just brush it on, blend it in with your finger, and you can take a bit of it on your lower lash line as well, and then just blend it out. First eyeshadow color I'm using on my lid is called Woodwinked. This is by MAC, and it's kind of a bronzy golden color. I'm just applying that on the first 3/4 of my lid, and I'm just patting that on to layer it and make the color stand out more. The next color I'm using for my crease is the color Swiss Chocolate. This is a really nice red brown. That's what it looks like to me in the picture. So I'm just going to apply this in my crease. And just kind of bring it on the outer corner of your lid as well. And then just blend that out. Add more if you feel like you want it to be a little bit darker. For a highlight color, I'm using this pigment. It looks white, but it's actually a yellow gold pigment. This is number 902 Star Powder by Makeup Forever. Their star powder pigments are beautiful. They look so amazing on, and they're not like frosty or anything like that. They have just a hint of shimmer to them. So I'm just applying this right underneath my brow bone. Sorry, right underneath my brows. I'm just kind of blending that out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's this beautiful, really pretty yellow shimmer. Okay, I'm going to add a hint of that same shimmer right in the corner of our eye. Okay, we're going to take the very first color that we put on our lid, Woodwinked, and I'm going to just run this along my lower lash line. And then taking that red-brown color, Swiss Chocolate, just along the outer corner. Then taking that Swiss Chocolate color again one more time, I'm going to just darken the top part of my crease a little bit. So just applying that with a more defined brush in your crease, and kind of just bringing it up with your lower lash line. And blend it out. So for the inner waterline, I'm using a brown because that's what it looks like in the picture. If you don't have a brown liner, just use black, but I'm using a brown cream liner. You can use a cream liner or you can use pencil for this. Either would work. I'm just doing a cream liner because it's waterproof, so it's going to stick in my waterline better. And I'm just going all the way in where you want the two corners to connect really well. On the top lash line, I'm using a black liquid liner, and this is going to be a nice, strong, thick black line. So just do it section by section. It's usually easier if you do it that way. Then we're going to have a slight wing on the end. And the front part of your liner, we want it to be nice and thick, because it's quite thick in the picture. Just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara and some false lashes on, and I'll be right back. A very big part of this look is the eyebrows. When I was kind of just doing research online, looking up different looks for this type of bridal look, and in every picture the eyebrow is very defined. So that's what we're going to do for this look. So I'm using just this flat brush. I'm starting just towards the bottom of the brow to give it the shape. And I want them to be nice and full all the way around. Just fill the front. And the top. I'm extending them quite on the longer side because I just want it to look a little bit exaggerated. This look, it doesn't seem like she's wearing any bronzer at all, so I didn't put any bronzer on. Instead, I used the bronzer just for a little bit of contouring along my cheekbones and down the sides of my nose. Now what I'm going to do is to do a bit of highlighting, because it definitely looks like she has highlighting on top of her cheekbone. So what I'm using for highlighting is Compact by Makeup Forever. This is called the Compact Shine On, and it's just a shimmer powder. You could use absolutely anything. You could use High Beam by Benefit. You can use any of the cream highlighters by MAC, like Shell. So any highlighting, you could even use any eyeshadow like Albatraz. It's a really good highlighting eyeshadow from NARS, or from MAC. You can use Shroom, or you could even use that yellowish kind of highlighting pigment we used by Makeup Forever earlier, the Star Powder 902. So anything you have will work. So what I'm doing is I'm just applying it on my brush, and then just creating this nice soft highlight just right on top of my cheekbone. And then you can kind of just carry it up a little bit higher. Just like that. And for blush, it looks like she's wearing a very soft baby pink blush. So I'm using this color right here. This is called Pink Swoon. And you want to apply it in between the contouring and in between the highlighting, starting from the apples of your cheeks. Just like that. If you're not sure where the apples of your cheeks are, just smile a little bit and blend back. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to be using the color Bateau. This is a really orange, kind of like a golden peachy color, which is pretty much what she's wearing in the picture. You could definitely line your lip if you want to. That'd probably be a good idea. It would make your lips stand out a little bit more. Alright guys, so here it is, the final look, my version of the inspiration picture that was sent to me for the Pakistani bridal look. So if you look, it's like a nice strong winged eye, really strong brows, lashes, gold on the lids, and then a nice pink, and then a peachy golden lip. That's pretty much it. So thank you for the request. Keep them coming in. And thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.